Welcome to day 17. Today we're gonna work quite a lot on hips flexibility. Great if you sit, run, cycle, ski, or if you simply have tight hips. So I'll see you on the mat. Okay, here we are. So if you feel that you struggle with your back rounding a little bit when you're sitting, place a blanket underneath your hips as we're gonna be sitting today. We start in a cross-leg position, hands into the knees, taking some soupy circles just to warm up. You should know these by now, we've done them a few times. So one direction, try to indulge a little bit on it today, make them a bit bigger than normal. And then the other. And exhaling back, inhaling forward, exhaling back, and again one last, inhaling forward and exhaling back. Good. We're gonna stretch the legs out, maybe just move the knees, pedal them a little bit from side to side. So again, to warm up, loosen up. We're gonna stretch the legs out. And again, you have your blanket if you need, so the hips are a bit lifted. We're gonna bend the right leg on the left inner thigh. Like this, trying to press this knee open. If you need, you're gonna flex this foot and bend the knee. So maybe one position is gonna be here. If you can, you're gonna stretch the legs, grab this foot and press the toes against the hands. So if you feel that your back is like this, I really want you to bend the knee and lengthen the spine. And keep reaching the top of the head towards the foot. Breathe in. Eventually, at some point, you'll be down here, but probably not today. So keep reaching and imagine the tension that comes up, just breaking with the exhalation, letting go. One more. We're gonna inhale, gonna come up. The bent leg bends in this way this time, heel in line with the hip, which is not attached and it's not out here. Really feel the hip bone and try to place the heel close to it. Again, first option is to bend the front leg, same hands as the knee reaches this foot. You can support yourself here. And again, press the foot into the hand. This is option number one. If you can go a little further, you can stretch this leg and maybe just staying here or even hugging this leg. Press the arm against the shin to lengthen the spine and exhale, eventually fall forward. Again, if this position is quite challenging, it's not happening, take the foot and stay here. Top of the head always lengthens towards the foot. Ground the right foot down. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Good, slowly enough to come up. I'm gonna take the same leg on the opposite side of the other leg. Hug the knee tight into the chest. I like to move the hips out of the way. Squeeze in, then lengthen the arm up and exhale, twist back. Flexing the front foot. Help yourself with the hand to twist and squeeze in a little more. Almost arching, feeling into the back, lengthening the spine. One more. Inhale to come back. Exhale, twist a bit to the opposite side as a counterbalance. Same leg, flex foot on top of the left knee. Now bend the left leg. You're gonna help yourself with the hands to reach with the chest towards the calf. Keep this foot flexed to really protect the hip. One option is always here is also to help yourself with the hand. Say, hello hips, open up, please. Use the exhalation. More advanced option is to make yourself very small as you can. Keep the foot flexed. Engage the leg, press the knee down. One more. Now we're gonna create a little box. So the bottom leg bends. Ideally, we're gonna have foot to knee and knee to foot. Again, this is very challenging. So probably release the foot down. Also like to move the meat out of the way. That was me going forward. Fingers forward here. Again, not round. Try, at least the idea is to reach the back as long as possible. Staying here. What we're aiming to is this kind of feeling. Deep inhalation and exhalations. One more. Slowly lifting yourself up. Now, if you're in the box, you can just slide the top leg on top of the bottom leg. I always like to close the feet a little bit and rearrange the hips. If this position is not possible, so if you feel that you're out here, you're gonna stretch the bottom leg and just place the knee on top of the other knee, like this. Arms out. Then actually we're gonna start with this one. Bending the left arm, grabbing the elbow, taking the elbow behind the head. And then try to press the chest up and the head up. Staying here. If you want and can, you can try to bind the hands behind the back. And again, open the chest and look up. If you don't reach, you can either use a strap, but staying here is a great option. Good, slowly loosen up. Again, this is a modification, you might be here as well. Hands out. Now, left arm under the right, pressing the elbows out and up and against each other. Feeling the shoulder blades inflating and spreading out. If you can grab the hands, you can also just grab the thumb like this. Good, and then slowly loosen up, maybe circle the shoulders a little bit, leg up the legs, feet down, pedal the knees from side to side. Then place the hands back, fingers towards the hips, just lift the hips up. And then down. Hug the knees to find the opposite position, half Navasana. And then down. And when you're ready, stretch your legs, rearrange the hips, rearrange the blanket if you have that. Other side. Left foot on the right inner thigh, bending the leg like this if you need, or full option. So again, whatever you need to find a good and comfortable position that is challenging enough, but it doesn't make you hold your breath. So you should feel a stretch, but a bearable one, respecting yourself. Good. Slowly coming up. Same leg, bends this way. Heel in line with the hip, quite close to yourself, to your center body. Option number one, bending this leg with the same hand as the knee, grabbing the opposite foot. Helping yourself to lengthen the spine. If you can, you're gonna stretch this leg, hug the opposite, pressing the arm away from the shin to lengthen the spine, and exhale, release down. This is quite, again, advanced and challenging. If you can, that's great. If not, this is as great, as long as it feels good. Squeeze the inner thigh, so try not to let the knee open up. Press the foot down, lengthen the spine. Good, slowly loosen up. Same leg on the opposite side of the other. Hug the knee, move the hip away to create space to inhale, lengthen, and exhale, turn. Fingers stand into the back, keep hugging the knee. One option if you need to go a little bit deeper is to have the elbow out. Or maybe also binding, but that's another thing. Let's just stay here for now. Lengthening the spine, breathing into the tummy. Good, enough to come back. Exhale, twist a bit to the opposite side as a counterbalance. Then same leg, flex foot on top of the right leg, bend the right leg, and help yourself with the hands to reach the chest towards the calf. So as close as possible. That might be out here. If the knee is here, maybe help yourself with this hand to open it up. Without hurting yourself, keep the foot flexed and imagine the whole hip wants to open. So you're not just pressing the knee, you're kind of letting this leg bouncing up and down a little bit. And if this is enough, place both hands, reach the chest. Breathe, smile, whatever works. Last one. Bending the bottom leg, going into our favorite box, moving the hips out of the way, don't meet. Knee to foot, foot to knee, that might be a no way. So both feet down. Fingers forward, and again, try not to round, try to lengthen the spine. So imagine the spine starting from low down the tailbone. So tilting the hips up, that will help the spine to lengthen already. Either here, maybe coming down, maybe all the way down. So this is what happens if you do this program all over again. I'm kidding. One more. Try to break that tension with the exhalation, letting go. Slowly coming back up. Now, same leg that is on top slides on top of the other knee. Maybe rearranging the hips and sitting down. Again, if this is a no-go, you stretch the bottom leg out. So you just have one knee on top of the other. Arms out. Now right arm underneath the left. No, actually I started with this one first, sorry. So bending the right arm, grabbing the elbow, take the elbow behind the head and then press the head back. Oh. If this is a possibility, you can try to bind both hands behind and stay in here. If not, just keep the elbow. It's completely fine. It's a very good stretch. Slowly letting go. Now, right arm underneath the left. Pressing the elbows out and up and against each other. Maybe just even grabbing the thumb. If not, feel the shoulder blades spreading out. Breathe into the chest, into the hips. One more. Slowly letting go of the legs, shake them off, knees pedal in, and very slowly help yourself lie down into the mat. A very nice way to finish off is to open the feet mat distance apart and let the knees fall in towards each other. Just a counterbalance. And enjoy it. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.